Hey guys, it's jjaaxxthelegend here, and today I'm here with another Minecraft redstone / farm tutorial. I'm here outside of the wall phantom farm that I showed in one of my previous tutorial and information videos. And because I've been getting a bunch of notifications on Twitter and comments on YouTube about wanting a more in-depth version of or tutorial on this farm, I'm here today to do it. But if you haven't already seen the original video, make sure to go check it out in the description down below, because in that video I give you a bunch of facts about phantoms and compare a bunch of different farms. Okay, now that I've said that, let's hop into the tutorial. Okay, now I have moved the locations, and behind me I have the bare bones of my phantom farm. What we're looking at right now is simply a magma system for the mob trap, a web catcher for the phantom catcher using webs, and an item transportation system to transport phantom membrane and zombie flesh and all the things you get from mob drops straight up into this chest. So if I grab, say a mob randomly dropped to die, right? That's not possible, but say it does. It'll drop onto these magma blocks here, which I've represented with glass, and then get fed into these droppers. Make sure they droppers, not dispensers, which will get fed up into this chest, and we can grab out all of our mob drops and then have a mob drop party. And notice that for the roof I've used glass because, like I said in my Phantom Facts video, you have to have a transparent block above your head, so that's why I've used glass, because it's cheap and easy to get. Okay, so now that you've seen the farm, if you haven't already, in my other video, it's time to get on to the tutorial. Okay, to start, you need to build a 5x6 wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then break out the middle blocks like this, so there's a 1 block outline like so. Then place a cobweb in each corner, and then 2 in the middle, just like this. So this is the phantom catcher. It's now time to work on the mob drop picking up system. Okay, so now it's time to dig out a hole for our minecart to go around, like here. Okay, to start, dig out the first row in front of your wall, so not on the inside but on the outside, and then do this again. So you should have a 2x6 area. Then dig that down 1 more, and then 2 more times. So it should be 4 deep. Just like that. And then you can also destroy this layer underneath your wall. Okay, so now you've dug out the hole, grab out a diamond hoe, because you'll definitely need this. You don't actually, but I suggest always having a diamond hoe. Some rails, 1 minecart and hopper, some hoppers, 1 lever, 1 powered rail, and some magma blocks. Okay, now come to the middle row of your hole, so this row here, and break the 2 blocks in the center like so. Then place 1 block, 1 hopper going into the rightmost block, going towards this wall here, then another hopper going into that hopper. So when I drop a block in either one of these, it'll always be here. So now that you've done that, you can place your rails right on top of all of these. Just like that. And then on this hopper here, going into the other hopper, come 1 diagonal from it and break this rail and replace it with a powered rail. Not like that, but like that. And then power it from the side using a lever. Now you can go ahead and place your minecart and hopper on it and push it. So it should slow down right along there, and then it will get powered up again. And then you can place your magma blocks on top. So make sure to place these 1 block above. Just like that. So it's very squishy down there. Oh, you'll also need trapdoors. You will definitely need some trapdoors. Make sure they're regular oak trapdoors, because mobs think that an oak trapdoor actually counts as a block, so they'll just go burns and walk straight into there and die. And then you can place your trapdoors along here, and because in the 1.13 update trapdoors can float, you can just place some supporting blocks here, and then you can go ahead and break them. Just like this. and make sure they're all closed, like this. Well, I guess they could also be opened. So now, we have to work on this redstoning bit here, which is called the transportation system. Okay, to start, come around to the front of your wall and dig out a 3 by 6 hole, just like this. Then dig that 4 more down, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be 1 block lower than your first hole, and it should join up like this. Then you just want to clear that right out. And also you can break this first line here, just like that. So you should be able to see this hopper going into nothing. Okay, now it's about time that I list some materials. For this part of the build, the final part, you are going to need 2 redstone comparators, 3 redstone repeaters, some redstone dust, 4 droppers, not dispensers. You can tell it's a dropper by the name, and also droppers have a triangle, where dispensers have a circle there. Some building blocks, some chests, and of course some slabs. Now it is time to start with the dropper system. Oh, you'll need 1 more hopper as well. Okay, so now come 1 block away from this hopper here, and then place 2 droppers on top of each other going into the sky, and then place 2 more. Then place hopper going into that dropper there, so when I drop a block here, on any one of these hoppers, it always goes into this dropper here. Just like that. So this dropper should be 1 block in front of your wall. And now you can place your chest on top of this dropper by holding shift and then clicking it on the dropper and then clicking on the chest. Okay, now grab out your comparator and place 1 like this, coming out of the dropper going towards the side that has a 3 on it, with a redstone repeater going into a block. And place 1 more redstone comparator turned on by right clicking it and then surround it with redstone dust. Then bring some redstone dust along to 1 block in front of this dropper here and place a repeater going into it. Then bring more redstone dust along and create a staircase going up to the 3rd dropper like this. And then make sure to place a repeater going into that, so it needs to have 1 block behind it as well. So now, if I drop a block on top of here, any sort of block, it'll get picked up and then put into my hoppers, and it will get sent up to my large chest up here. Now, because that was a bit complicated, I'm going to just quickly run over it. So this comparator is coming out of the bottom dropper, going into a repeater which is going into a block, which then a comparator comes out of, turned on by right clicking it. Then you surround that with redstone to create a clock, which then goes into a repeater going into the bottom dropper again. Then you continue that redstone line up and then put it into the 3rd dropper like this with using a repeater. So make sure you don't place your redstone like this, because otherwise the repeater can't get the signal. You have to add that extra step there, like that. Okay, so now it's time to add in the floor. To do the floor, you need to add 1 slab at the bottom, on the bottom half of each side of the chest, and then you can just add your floor normally, like this. I'm not going to do the full floor, just sections of it. And of course, you can fill this bit in here as well. So there we have it. A fully completed phantom farm and a mob trap. So when you're grinding phantoms, you can also collect some mob drops. And I definitely advise you put a wall here, because otherwise some of your mob drops, you might lose some of those mob drops. Okay, so now it's time to head on to the outro. Now that we've built the full system, the final thing we need to do is grab out some glass and just place it along the top like this. I strongly suggest that you do a 2x6 area, not a 2x1 area, just in case you stand a bit further back than just in here all the time. So definitely make sure to do that. So, that's gonna be the end of this awesome tutorial, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new. and I will see you guys later. Peace. And remember, stay carbonated.